Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. A couple of my wonderful friends here on this channel have asked me a question that I want to address today. How has Bob Proctor training helped you? If you may remember on my previous video, I reviewed the Bob Proctor coaching program, a 13-month program that I took back in 2017. And today I want to talk about some of the things that I've seen in my life that I can attest and say these are the things that actually this program helped me do in my life. And the very first thing that I have no doubt that this program helped me with is confidence. Just to know that we are all the same, that we are all on the same playing field, gave me a lot of confidence. I am more confident knowing that we create our own reality. I knew that in the past, it had been said so many times around me, but I just did not know how that could be possible. Going through this entire program brought that to life for me. And now I am so clear on what reality I want to create for myself. And I've been actively taking those steps to make sure that that reality is created. The thing that Bob talks about when it comes to creating your own reality is how you feel or what you think about yourself. Because he says your vibration or how you vibrate is exactly the same way that you're going to show up in the world. If you're holding vibrations of anger or vibrations of happiness or vibrations of greed and all this stuff, those are the kind of things that are going to show up in your life. So you need to check what vibration you're holding. And vibration, I mean the feeling you're holding. How do you feel? Do you feel abundant? Do you feel loved? Do you feel cared for? Do you feel in debt? Do you feel lazy? Do you feel whatever the sensation is that you're feeling is the same thing that's going to be reflected back on you. Check this out. I'm in a bus. I was flying to my home country of Kenya. When you get to Nairobi airport, you get into a bus and then that bus takes you to the terminal. So we arrive, get off the plane, get into the bus, and then the doors close and we're traveling into the terminal building. And I'm sitting there. There were two young men sitting in front of me. I was standing and holding the thing, the rope you hold on to. There were two young men sitting on the chairs in front of me. And then right next to the door were two elderly women. And I'm sitting there thinking in my head, my culture, you stand up, as a young person, you stand up so that the older generation can sit down. As that thought is crossing my mind, these two young men stand up and offer their chairs to the older ladies that were standing. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, there you go. What you think about is who you are and is what you create. And this has happened so many times in so many occasions. And I've done this with money, I've done this with the relationships with friends, I've done this with my own children, and I know it works. The other day also, I go to the nail salon and I'm getting my nails done. So this lady takes the little file, the file that takes the polish off. And as she's doing it, I started to get a little scared because I was like, oh my God, this lady is going to zip into my skin and it's painful. And I'm there visualizing this lady like taking off some of my skin together with the nail polish and my finger just bleeding. So my fear is like from here to like here. I'm like, oh my God, I get tense. I'm really nervous. And as that thought is going through my mind, she moves on to the next finger and just takes out a piece of my skin with that machine. And now I'm freaking out. I'm holding my finger. I'm like, oh my God, that hurts so bad. She runs to the sink, gets a little towel and brings it to my finger. When I look at my finger, it's exactly the same way I visualized it in my mind. There was this is crazy. There was like blood all over the cuticle area. And I'm like, I created this. So even when she was saying, I'm sorry, I'm looking at her and I'm smiling. I'm like, I totally created this. I know I did. Law of attraction doesn't care which reality you're trying to create. Whether you're trying to create the good one or the bad one, it will come to you. It's like the law of gravity. It happens whether you like it or not. So it's for you as a conscious being to understand what reality you want to create and purpose your attention to creating that reality. If you want abundance, if you want good relationships, if you want more money, focus your energy on those things. Don't focus your energy on the lack of, because the lack of is what you're going to get. When you wake up in the morning, find a good thought and milk it, like Abraham Hicks said. And just focus on that reality until it comes to life. Like I've given you my two examples, whether they were wanted or not wanted, I created them. Based on those two realities, the vibration I was holding manifested, or that's what I invited into my life. Whether it was wanted or not, it manifested. It's just the way it is. So be very intentional about what you think, what you vibrate, what you feel, because that's your gauge of how your life is going to be. I hope this helps somebody out there. Feel free to share, feel free to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, don't forget to mash on that notification bell so you can know every single time I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.